What do you think is the most glamorous person? A biotechnologist who led his company in international research, an ordinary welder who gained international fame through his work, and a photographer complimented widely for a series of photos. By biotechnologist, international photographer for complimented. Who do you think is the most glamorous person? A biotechnologist who led his company in international research, an ordinary welder who gained international fame for his work, and a photographer complimented widely for a series of photos. In the photo, the white cat. Đọc câu dài. Okay. Global warming is defined as an increase in the average temperatures of the Earth's atmosphere. This change began in the middle of the 20th century and is one of the major environmental concerns of the scientists and governmental officials worldwide. This change in temperature results mostly in the effect of increased concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Concentration greenhouse gases in atmosphere. The atmosphere environmental official worldwide average. Global warming is defined as an increase in the average temperatures of the Earth's atmosphere. This change began in the middle of the 20th century and is one of the major environmental concerns of scientists and governmental officials worldwide. This change in temperature results mostly from the effects of increased concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Although Botswana's economic outlook remains strong, the devastation of AIDS has caused return to the choice the country futures. In 2001, Botswana has the highest rate of HIV infection in the world. With the help of international donors, it launched an ambitious national campaign that provides free antiviral drugs to anyone who needed them. And by March 2004, Botswana infection rate had dropped significantly. Although Botswana's economic outlook remains strong, the devastation that has caused return to the choice the country's future. In 2001, Botswana has the highest rate of HIV infection in the world. With the help of international donors, it launched an ambitious national campaign that provides free antiviral drugs to anyone who needed them. And by March 2004, Botswana infection rate had dropped significantly. Over the century, the holiday evolved, and by the 18th century, gift giving and exchanging handmade cards on the Valentine's Day had become common in England. Handmade Valentine cards made of lace, ribbon, and feature cupid, and has eventually spread to the American colonies. The tradition of Valentine cards did not become widespread in the United States, however, until the 1850s. Until the 1850s. Over the century, the holiday evolved, and by the 18th century, gift giving and exchanging handmade cards on Valentine's Day had become common in England. Handmade Valentine cards made of lace, ribbons, and featuring caps, and has eventually spread to the American colonies. The tradition of Valentine cards did not become widespread in the United States, however, until the 1850s. Thompson recognized and elaborated on the ingredients of a successful amusement ride with the Judith Adams in the American amusement park industries. He caused the combined an appearance of dangers with actual safety, thrill riders with exhilarating speed, and allowed the public intimately experience the Industrial Revolution, new technologies of gears, steel, railings, electric lights. Thompson recognized and elaborated on the improvement of a successful amusement ride to this Adams in the American amusement park industries. His scooter combined an appearance of dangers with actual safety, thrill riders with exhilarating speed, and allowed the public to intimately experience the Industrial Revolution, new technology of gears, steel, and railings, electric lights.